That's a big round of applause for David.
Thank you, Graham. We moved to a new house recently, but there wasn't enough room to swing a cat. I found a solution, but now my wife can't find Simba. So do me a favour and don't let the cat out of the bag. So have you ever been in a neighbourhood dispute with someone, that sometimes they go on for years and years and years, and it's very frustrating, it's draining, it's so difficult. My neighbour has been a real terrible person and not very nice, and I can't even remember how the whole thing started. But I decided to take the high road, and I got into gift basket. Had wine, cheese, biscuits, jams, towels, soaps, and a bath bomb. Now he said he's going to use the bath bomb this weekend, so fingers crossed, all this shit will be over by Monday. They say there's plenty of fish in the sea. I call bullshit, because every time I go fishing, I think that the fisheries have beat me to it. There's nothing left. Maybe it's because I've got a small rod, I only get the small fish. You got to throw them back. But I went fishing with my mate last week. Neither of us caught anything. We were both in the same boat. I was just testing that one out actually.
I like it.
I'm a very organised person.
Did it see?
I'm a very organised person, very structured. And my family they make a big deal that I line up all my socks by colour. Not my wife, she's colourblind. I went for a motorcycle licence test last year and I failed. It was dismal. I was coming in pretty hard. I was going way too fast when I got to the first cone, and I couldn't stop by the second cone. I put on the brakes as hard as I could, but eventually the front wheel locked up. Sent the bike toppling over. I went across the handlebars, but hey, that's just the way I roll. My company sent me to the US for several months many years ago, and because I come from a long line of tight asses, I decided to use the jacuzzi in my room to wash all the socks and undies. And that was going great until it all stopped. And then I had to walk down to the reception, the lifts are out, and it was 2 floors. I finally got down there, and I went up to the receptionist and said, "Oh, look, could you help me out? Could you send someone up to fix the jacuzzi?" She said, "Yeah." I said, and by the way, I'm missing a sock. The sock I caught in the jacuzzi. That's a true story.
That's a callback. Oh, it's a true story.
It's a true story. I was in Westfield last weekend, and I saw this girl really twist this kid's arm until it snapped. And she meant to do it. She then threw the arm in the box with all the other mannequin arms. I got an official letter from the federal government a few months ago, and they accused me of giving them too much shit. It was a real official letter signed by a minister, and it turns out they only want a tiny smear of shit for the bowel cancer test. I agreed to go camping with a guy from school. I don't know why I agreed, because I never really liked him. He was a bully. He used to pick on me and my mates nearly every single day. A couple of days into the camping trip, all those memories came flooding back, and I'd had enough, so I was out of there. I always thought his name was Jimmy, but the prosecutor insisted on calling him the victim. Mr. Toastmaster.